Okay, for all my happy Bigfoot, Littlefoot hunters out there, this is a special for you about Bigfoot. I live up here in Bigfoot country, and if you want to know about this area, Humboldt County, and the Hoopa Indian Reservation up here, where there's a lot of documentaries on YouTube, hundreds of documentaries about Bigfoot. Researchers coming up here in Humboldt County, going aboard the reservations and doing their scouting and going to the popular areas where Bigfoot has been sighted, and we'll have a special on that. I don't want to do any shout outs right now on documentaries or research material that I put out, but I just want to tell you Bigfoot is real. Bigfoot is real. It's a no bullshit entity, and I'm going to give you some minor details because we're going to go into this in more depth. Now, a lot of you are wondering how in the hell do I know all about this stuff? Well, you know when I was exposed to that UFO in 1962 in the South Pacific, somehow, some way, it just affected me in a way that I received a lot of extraterrestrial abilities. You could call them paranormal, ESP, whatever you want to call them, channeling, whatever you folks want to identify them with, that are interested in the subject. And the rest of you can say it's all delusionary. You know, it's mental illness or whatever. You call it what you want, okay? But you'll find out. You'll find out for yourself. But in regards to Bigfoot, he's like an android for the ETs. He travels around in this sphere, like most of the ETs travel, and it can appear and disappear. It can shape shift into any object nearby, go completely invisible. It could shrink down to a pea size. It can go in your pocket. It could be in your shirt pocket. You could take it home with you, whatever. And you don't know it. You don't know it's there. It could be an ET who's traveled with you along the way, or it could be a Bigfoot who's going to jump off into your neighborhood and be a resident Bigfoot for a while. And he's going to take that little pea-sized sphere and he can enlarge it. He can use it for camouflage. He can do whatever he wants with it. That's why a lot of these people you see on YouTube giving testimony say, "Oh, I saw this thing, it looked like the predator. It kind of faded in and faded out and disappeared." Or I saw Bigfoot and all of a sudden blinking of an eye, he disappeared, you know. Well, we're going to go into details about the power of Bigfoot and the ET controllers who control, and the reason why they have Bigfoot running around, half naked, and only individuals who have come in his contact have permanently disappeared, permanently been transported somewhere else, and to places unknown to me. But I know why I know, and I'll describe to you why. ET, is used as a snatcher, why he is out there harvesting at all ages, which accounts for a lot of people, missing time, walking miles upon miles, 10, 20, 30, 40 miles away, barefooted, found running around naked in the forest, or half, half them and half not them, in pieces and parts and scattered here and there and identified as maybe animal pilgering. I don't, but they can make you look dead anyway and be located and found, and your remains appear to be animalized or, circumcised or whatever you want to call it. But there's a reason for that. Talk more about cattle mutilation than they talk about people mutilation. And all those feet they find are socks and shoes with feet and ankles and all that stuff. Some of that, now not all of it. But I've been informed some of that is when Bigfoot takes them into the sphere and they're struggling, and then he begins to vanish. Well, what's ever hanging outside the sphere is going to be decapitated. Yeah, now mind you, not all of the, we have some feral human being people out in the woods, serial killers out there. We have some foreigners living off the land out there, and some of the cattle mutilations are people who are starving, and they make it look like a ET or the military come down in helicopters and all that stuff you hear about, using surgical instruments and just removing the uterus. Well, someone has a taste for a uterus, someone has a taste for pig balls or a bull balls or, eyeballs, any kind of balls. some people, we got some weird people out there. I mean, listen. What are you going to do when you're starving? You don't have any protein. You're going to go into some ranchers. You're going to try to imitate a cougar or a bear or something. They're going to attack this cow, But I don't know who's sucking the blood out of these cattle. We got some vampire cougars out there, or we got some foreign illegals out there that like to cook up dadong dadong. That's a Filipino word for Filipino chocolate, but it's boiling blood till it gets really cakey, and then you suck it up like chocolate. You little brownies like me, I'm half Filipino. I can call you a brownie if I want. Yeah. You like dadong dadong? You like adobo? You know what adobo is? Huh? A balut. You know what a balut is? We're going to talk about balutes in the future. Yeah, and I don't know if you're going to date another Filipino if you hear about the balutes. Sorry, brothers and sisters. I'm just joking. It tastes real good. A balut is awesome. You just got to get past the smell. Yeah. That's for about anything. You get past the smell, it could be delicious. Oh, I'm going off the end. We're going to get back here. I want my son to get this downloaded because I know you guys are waiting for some very special stuff. But don't forget, on a serious note, there are big feet out there. I've got one of them. Now, seriously, there are Bigfoot out there. But you know what ET stands for also? Excellent trickster. Excellent trickster. Don't forget that, ET. Okay? This show is just not about factual paranormal events that happened to me and many other people, and maybe I'll repeat with their permission some of the strange stories that they put on their comments. If I get their authority, permission, a written contract, and I get a percentage, we make a lot of money. Yeah. Nah, just kidding. I would love to tell some of the stories you people have. Whether you make it up or whether it really did happen, if they're interesting, entertainment, I want you to send it to me, okay? Because, I think my listeners would like to hear some of your stories, your comments. And I'm not going to get all positive remarks and get a variety approval for what I put on my show, but it's normal. This is me. Even the hair in my nose, when you see the hair in my nose, that's real too. You're listening to the real me. You can't see my dentures when they need cleaning. That's not your fault. That's my fault because I haven't finished the narrative on a blog I'm going to do to show you how to take care of that shit. Yeah. No, just kidding. But I want you to remember this is an adult video podcast channel. It's not meant for your little farts. Bigfoot, big toe, big tooth, he's out there. He'll get your ass. So you mind your parents. All right. Listen, I'm going to stop jibber-jabbering. And if you can separate the truth from the entertainment, from the satire, and from all the bullshit, you're going to be a very educated person. And I guarantee you will be blessed in heaven. So I will see you at a close-up. Bye-bye.